Hello everybody, this is Dorkii and welcome to another video. This is going to be my first art lesson and my first premiere live thing on this channel. A lot of you were asking me for the first art lesson, hey, how do you shade? Do you have any tips on shading, etc, etc. So I decided to make this my first art lesson. As you know, in premieres if you missed anything, you can go back or forwards to any point in the video. If you missed something, if you have any more questions, you can stick around after the stream, and I will try to answer them. But first up, we have to get your layer ready to shade. So what I do is I normally set the opacity to about 60, somewhere around there, and then a really good layer setting is multiply. I do sometimes do burn, but I think multiply is definitely the best choice. We will get to our lighting in a second because I think I'm going to do both shading and lighting. So what you want to do is you also want to find a nice color. So if you're having one with a lot of cool colors, I like to do like a warm tone, like a dark pink. And if it's like brighter, I do like to do like something around like a blue. So you also want to make sure that you're following the curves of the thing that you're shading, or else it'll just look weird. Like if you just scribble this on, you know, it doesn't look like shading. It just looks like you splattered some paint on your drawing. And you don't want that. So find a good starting point where you think it would drop. So like if the lighting was like bouncing off of here, you would have your ball having shading where it's not hitting the sun. So you can have it right like that. There you go. So you can also smooth out the lines a little bit if you needed to. But that's basically a good rule to follow when shading is to always remember where the light is and always follow the curves so that it doesn't end up looking weird and not like shading. What I also like to do is I just blend it out, because if you blend it out smoothly, then it can give you a really good effect and it looks awesome. So that is how I do the shading. Now we're going to focus on the lighting. So usually I do this on a new layer. Yeah, usually I do this on a new layer. I go to new layer and then I do I also turn the opacity down, and then I do addition, because addition is sort of like a lighter, as you can see there. I do sometimes keep it as the same color as your shading, just because it is going to be lighter originally, so you don't really need to change it to a lighter color because it's already going to be lighter. And then I just blend it together. There is nothing much to either of these. This is just how I shade. If you do have another way of shading though, let me know, and if any of you teachers are watching this, if any of you guys are one of the teachers, feel free to make your own video. I will probably be making a Dorkii Doodlers Academy playlist and have you guys be able to add your videos to them so that we can kind of have a joint little thing here. But yeah, that is basically how I shade. If you have any other questions or maybe concerns, please stick around. If you need to watch more of the video, feel free to go back, and I will be signing off now. Bye!